YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Kai's dad here. It's super hectic right now. It's a few minutes before we leave to go to card party number 3 West. Card party number 3 West. And I got a lot of stuff to do. I got Pokemon cards everywhere. I got binders I gotta try and sort through over here to see what cards we need. So hopefully we can get the right cards at card party number 3 to try and add or maybe complete some of our master sets. I gotta take Kai to school right now, drop him off there, then we're gonna go back and pick him up a little bit later so we can go to the airport to catch our flight to go to card party number 3 West. And man, it's just a little bit crazy right now. I'm trying to edit Pokemon Thursday video right now because I've got to try and get Pokemon Thursday up because today is Thursday, the Thursday before card party number 3 West. I'm running around with my hair on fire and it's raining outside and it's just the weather's not great and we've got a lot to do today, so it's pretty hectic. All the things we gotta do before we get to go on these adventures is just pretty crazy. I thought I might share some of that with you because I'm sure some of you parents out there, when you go on vacations or when you go to places, it's a little difficult. And I'm just sharing my hectic craziness with you guys. And that is something that I think we can all have in common, is that for whatever reason, travel days just end up being craziness. We got all these things that we're just doing last minute for whatever reason. We're not really sure why it is. I did get my new suitcase right here a little bit ago, and I'm pretty excited to get that open. And there he is. How's it going, Kai, my boy? You in Genji? Are you going to school in Genji?
Hi.
Hi. Are you going to school in Genji? Dude, are you excited?
Yeah.
We're going to card party number 3. Well, we're going to Seattle today, and tomorrow is actually technically the first start of card party. But are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Shall we get going to school?
I guess so.
Yeah, we gotta get going to school. I'm gonna take my boy to school, and then we're gonna get some more stuff done to get ready to go, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, we made it onto the airplane. We're headed to Seattle. Come on, boy, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Card party number 3. We got here to Seattle. We are pretty excited about that. We're going to be going to card party number 3 tomorrow. It's been a travel day for most of the day. I felt like it was only appropriate to record this. The very first Starbucks we see here in Seattle. This is where they're from. Look at this. Starbucks. Unbelievable, right? Starbucks at the airport. We don't have it where we came from, any Starbucks at the airport, but Starbucks came from Seattle, so that's pretty sweet. It's appropriate, right? Gotta film the first Starbucks we see. This is neat. They have a Centurion Lounge here. Well, it's not here, it moved. It says the Centurion Lounge is moved. But that's cool, they got a Centurion Lounge here. Maybe we'll have to check that out on the way back going home. We like to check out the lounges. And so far our favorite is which one?
The escape one?
The Sakura Lounge in San Francisco when we flew JAL, right? 2023. Yeah, that was our favorite so far. But the Las Vegas, Nevada one, the Centurion Lounge there is a close second. So if you are coming to Seattle, SeaTac Airport, you gotta ride one of these big buses to get over to the rental car agency. And it is a little bit difficult because there's only 2 spots you can pick it up. Door number 2 or door number 22. The good thing is all you gotta remember, door 2. And if you're at 22 or 2, you're gonna be fine. There'll be a rental car bus that'll be out there, but there's a huge line. So just make sure that you plan accordingly. Here we are at the place called PC, or President's Circle, so we get to select anything we want out here. And I think we're gonna go with the Subaru because we've never had a Subaru before. What do you think, Kai, my boy?
Sure.
Subaru it is?
Yeah, does it have
Subaru it is.
seats?
It's blue. No, I don't see it. I don't think it has captain seats because it's not quite like an SUV. I don't really see anything that does have captain seats, so this is going to be good for us. We're going to get in this thing. We're going to take it very short distance away, and we are going to drop it right off. So I think it will be perfect as long as it has enough space. It's got a power trunk closer. That's exciting. And it's got a nice mat inside. It doesn't have those cool lights up here that are positional like the Expedition did, but I guess it does kind of sort of light it up. We're gonna get our stuff in the car. We're gonna go over to the hotel, which is the Grand Sheraton Seattle, something like that. The important part is that we're here and we're gonna have some fun. You ready, Kai, my boy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, YouTube, so we're gonna get a video of this car, and it's not something I normally do because I've never had an issue before, but you hear lately at this yellow car rental company that they have been having some issues with people returning cars and they charge a bunch of stuff for it with the new AI thing they got. So we're just gonna go over it real quick, maybe not so quick, with the camera here and take some video just to make sure we don't get charged for anything that we don't want to be charged for, because we really shouldn't. And like I said, I've never had an issue before, but we got some like staining on the paint there. I just don't want to be held liable for something that I didn't do, so that we can get a comprehensive look over the car. And I don't necessarily ever do this, so it's kind of a little new thing for me. But if you guys out here normally do this, then you know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, seems as though it's just come to that, and that is one of the main reasons why I do rent from the yellow car rental company, I should say, that they never give you much grief about returning anything, from my experience. Now, your experience may be different than my experience, but my experience from those other were very poor like that, where it's just nickel and dime you for everything, every little thing, scratch anything on there. I mean, it's a rental car company, right? It's part of the business being in a rental car company. I mean, I get it. If you bring a car back and it's got a huge bash in it, or it's missing some wheels or something like that, or the wheels are all scratched up or something, but just general wear and tear. I mean, you park your car in a parking lot, you get a door ding on it, right? That's normal wear and tear. Not that I want it on there, but it is. All right, so here's the back of it, real quick, just to make sure that we kind of get a look here. It is a parking garage, and it is pretty dark, and the car is pretty dirty, as you can see. But I think we're pretty good. Just up close here. Let me turn the light on my other phone here, so that we can see. All right, so we got the light from my other phone, so you can see. We got a little bit of damage there, and all across the bumper here, we got a little bit more damage here across the bumper. That's where we're at. I think we're gonna look at the windshield really quickly, see if we got any dings or scratches or little marks like this up here, and some of those others like these over here, just so we don't get, charged for stuff that we don't want to be charged for because the car came like that. Got like this up here. I don't know what that is. That might be a bird dropping. And we got some rubbing over here and some other stuff and some mirrors. And then on the roof, make sure that we don't got anything on the roof. You can't actually see up there, so even if we did have something on the roof, I wouldn't know about it. But then that's why we're getting a video. Yeah, it's really sad that it's come to that, unfortunately, but it is. And I've never experienced anything bad renting from this yellow car rental company, but they said, actually, no, I did one time. They said I cracked a windshield on a car when I returned it, but they actually took care of it and found out that I didn't. All right, well, here we are. We're on our way to the hotel. We'll see you guys in a little bit when we do some adventuring down here in Seattle, because the card party hasn't started yet, and, we're gonna have some fun. So here we go. Here's the mileage on the car at the moment, 9,007, and it does appear to have not a full tank of gas. This is one of my pet peeves. Not getting a full tank of gas when you rent a rental car. It's really irritating. You get in a car, it doesn't have full tank gas. You gotta go, fill it up with gas if you're on a road trip and you're gonna go somewhere. It should just come with a full tank of gas. And if you're trying to return it with a certain amount of gas, try to measure that out at the pump. It's almost impossible. That's a little disappointing that it's not a full tank of gas. I guess move to this whole system of just leave it where it stands and they don't fill it. I don't know. Oh well, no full tank of gas. We'll have to note that. It's a little less than 5/8. So the good thing is they noted that it was low on gas, and they said sorry about that, and they said bring it back at 40%, which works out pretty well because we're taking this one way to downtown, so we don't need to worry about it, which is kind of nice. All right, YouTube. Well, returning the car is pretty easy. They're up here on the 6th floor in the convention center, and it's super easy to get to, which is nice. You just drive like right around the corner, and I'm gonna walk, and it's literally probably a 2-minute walk. Easily, so that's what it says by Google. And you just drive it all the way up to the top, you drop it off, talk to the person, you take the keys, and you're done. Unfortunately, they don't have after-hour drop, so if you're not here by 5, you're in trouble. It's like pretty close to 5, and I'm glad that I made it. It's 4:51. Whew. So I'm just gonna take the elevator down and head back over to the Sheraton. Yeah, pretty simple. Here we are in Seattle downtown. Convention Center's right behind me, and the Sheraton is like right down the street. I'm just leaving the Hertz, which is right there. Pretty simple and easy to drop off the car. If you're staying at the Sheraton, down here in Seattle and need to drop it off at the location nearby. If you don't want to keep it, you're not going to use it. This is the Sheraton, so that's how quick it was. Sheraton is just right here. It's like 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes tops for walking to the Hertz location inside the convention center. That's also where the convention center is, and it's also where we're going to be doing pretty much all the Card Party 3 West is going to be. As you know, we come to Starbucks pretty much every single day, and today is a special day because we are at the original Starbucks, the very first one that was ever made right here in Seattle, and it is pretty cool.
That's like an achievement.
It's the Pike's Place. Check this place out. It's just this little tiny car. It's this little tiny shop right here, and we're just inside. We just placed our order for Starbucks coffee, and I'm super excited about that. Playing a little Pokemon Go too. We just defeated one of these Shadow Latiasis. Oh, this is exciting to be here. This is a pretty neat little place there. Look at all this cool stuff here. They got, it's like original Starbucks. That's so crazy. Here it is, the first Starbucks store established in 1971. I got a little souvenir too, because, you know, we're here and you gotta get one, right? We got our Starbucks here from the original Starbucks, and we were walking by, and well, I mean, when you see a sign like that, we probably gotta go inside and see what they got. We're in this place called Kitchen and Market, and they said they got warm
Fresh cookies?
Yeah, so we're trying to find those, but maybe it's too late. They don't actually have any, because I don't actually see any fresh cookies anywhere. Where are the warm cookies? I don't see any anywhere. What? They don't have any warm cookies anywhere. Maybe we should ask somebody else. Do you guys have warm cookies?
Do we have what kind of cookies?
Warm cookies?
We do. They're right up there.
Perfect.
She's got chocolate chip.
Thank you. Oh, we found them. We found them. We're gonna get one of these and try them out because I think they're probably gonna be pretty delicious. Oh, I see them. Oh, there they are. Soft and warm chocolate chip cookies. We're gonna try one? Oh, I wonder if they have the ginger molasses ones. But you know what? The warm ones are only chocolate chip, so I guess we're getting chocolate chip. Oh, we got our cookie. It's right here. We're gonna try it. You gonna give it a try, Kai? We gotta see what it tastes like. I'm excited for this. Warm cookies. Dude, can't go better than that with coffee, right? Oh, it does look pretty good. Okay, you gonna try it? You gonna give it a taste? Is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm.
Is it soft? It looked like it broke like kind of regularly. How is it? Is it okay, or is it like the best cookie you ever had?
It's good. It's okay. It's a little bit hard, but it's good. It's just not like the very best, but it's good.
All right, well, you heard it from Kai. It's not the best, so I think I'll hold off and wait till we find something maybe a little better. Oh, so we are walking out here in Seattle, and we found this cool place called Masubi Kai. We're gonna check this out because, you know, Kai and Masubi. Kai loves Masubis, and they have Masubis here. Let's go see what it's all about. There it is. There's the Masubis. How is it, Kai, my boy?
Good. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, huh? It's like the best Masubi you ever had?
One of the best.
One of the best. Well, appropriately so, because we're at the Masubi Kai Cafe. All right, YouTube, so I am leaving the hotel right now, the Sheraton Grand Seattle, and walking over to the convention center. What I'm trying to show you guys is how close this hotel is and why it's kind of important to stay at the hotel for the Card Party 3 event, the official one. I get it. Obviously, you know, you're spending a lot of money to stay at these hotels, you're spending a lot of money to come to these conventions, and maybe staying at this hotel doesn't make sense, but it is very close and very convenient, and that is sort of maybe worth it as far as convenience goes. There are some other hotels in the area, but at night, the best part about it is the late night trading. The late night trading is where it's at. It's like an event within itself. Headed over to go to Card Party number 3, and it's just really a quick short walk. You basically we're just gonna get out of the elevator here in just a moment once it gets down. Yeah, so we're getting out of the elevator. We get out of the elevator here, and then we just walk this way. We'll right turn out of the elevator, and look, see right here, Seattle Convention Center this way. And we're just gonna walk down this hallway right there. And then once we get to the end of the hallway, which is very quick, you walk out the door, you walk across the street, and you're there. Not quite as convenient as it was when we had Card Party number 2, I guess you could say, because it was really inside of the convention center. The convention center was just above the hotel, basically. You went down the elevator, walked through the lobby, and you're at the convention center. Well, you did have to walk along a big breezeway, but this one is basically you walk through the hotel outside of this door right here, which is very convenient, walking out that door. And then we just go right across the street. And right across the street is literally right there. That's the convention center. You see that kind of atrium thing up there? That's the convention center. And that's the benefit of staying at a Card Party 3 specific hotel, the one that's sort of sanctioned. And the other benefit is you get a pretty decent deal on it when you book it with the sort of group rate. I'm a Marriott Titanium Elite member, and I could not beat that rate no matter what. They just didn't beat it. I checked pretty much every day to see, just to see if it was really actually a good rate or not, and it was. It was the best rate I could get. So there is the convention center. It's right there, right across the street. So when you're walking with your kids or your little one, it makes it simple to come back and forth. If they need a break, go up to the lounge if you have access to that and that stuff. It's really cool. I would recommend, if you are coming out here, going to a Card Party event, you definitely go to the sanctioned hotel, the one that's with the group rate. And look at that, right there. There we are. It took a whole like 2 minutes. We're at the convention center, and that's it. Just some food for thought if you haven't gone to a Card Party 3 convention before, because it really is very, very nice to stay at the hotel.
'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see.
This convention is a little bit different. It's in the Seattle Downtown Convention Center, and it is a large high-rise building that has the convention center on multiple different levels. So we gotta go up all of these escalators, and it's on level 4 and above. 4 and 6, I think, are the floors that it's on. So it's a little bit different than the other ones. Most of the other ones that we've been to have been flat. It's just one story. You just go on one area and you got the whole convention center down there. But this one's a little different. You got to go up many escalators. So if you do have the need for disability access, this one is a little bit more difficult to get to, because the elevators from the bottom to the top don't necessarily correspond. So there's one elevator, if you get in on the very lower level, you have to take up just to get to sort of floor 1. And then from floor 1, you have to go a long way to get to the elevator to access floor number 4. And then from floor number 4, you have to access another elevator, which will get you to 6. So it's a little bit difficult. That's the elevator right over there that you would need to access to get to number 4, or basically 2 through 4. Once you figure it out, it's good, but just so you know. All right, YouTube, we're gonna have an escalator race up to the Card Party 3 West floor. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be able to walk. We're supposed to be riding the escalator. What the heck? You got a little turbo boost right there. Oh. Kai's escalator went a little faster than mine, I think. All right, next one. We're gonna go on this next escalator. All right, here we go. I'm racing Greninja. Wait a minute. But you only get one step in the beginning. How did you get in front of me? Why is your escalator always faster than mine? I don't understand that. What the heck? Oh, darn it. All right, Greninja beat me again. We already got our pass, but this is where they have the difference between Gold Pass and Elite versus 3-day and singular passes. We're walking in the line for the Gold Pass right now, but this is the line existing for the regular tickets, or if you need to pick up your 3-day pass, and that's the difference. So if you don't want to wait in the line, the Gold Pass might be worth it for you. If you don't mind waiting in line, then the Gold Pass might not be worth it for you. But that's just a little idea of what you got here for the difference between gold and regular. If you're wondering what you get, sorry, not paying attention. We're supposed to go this way since we already have our things here. And so, yeah, so that's where you check in for your passes and your credentials and your tickets and stuff like that. And then we go through this little security area right here, and that's about it. All right, YouTube, we are here at Card Party number 3 in Seattle. Pretty excited to be out here. Excited to see what the show is all about. We got through the line, the gold line, and we got our little bag here. We did get a gold pass for this event. It looks like that. But for now, let's go check out the show. Here we go. So another tip, we just got these little name tags, and there's a gentleman handing them out right behind me. Make sure that we put these on your binders and all your stuff so it doesn't get lost. Make sure that you do that, write your name on everything. All right, YouTube, so here we are. This is the main event, or the main hall, I guess I should say, for the exhibitor hall. see quite a few vendors that we've seen at some of the other ones. I don't think we're gonna find Progress CCG here, unfortunately, because they aren't from the West Coast. They're from the East Coast of New Jersey. But yeah, check out Progress CCG because Patchy is a one of a kind. All right, we got a deal. Thank you very much. And we got some new cards for the...
Can you see it?
This is what the show looks like. This is one of the rooms. This year they got multiple rooms. But look at this. This place is enormous here. So this year they've got 2 rooms, or this Card Party 3 West, they got 2 rooms. At Card Party 3 East, they only had 1 room. Card Party 2 in Orlando, they had a lot of rooms. So it's pretty interesting. This is a split level kind of convention center. So floor 4 is where the trade show is, and floor 6 is where we do some of the events and other things. Make sure you check out all the floors because there are a lot of cool stuff that's going on here, and you might miss it if you don't. Folk Alley. Look at all the cards. Oh my gosh. All of these cards are just free to take. Build your decks, build your sets. Pick the ones off the ground if you can. Wow, what a disaster. All right, YouTube, we're at the Vaultex booth here, and I got Kai a little something. I got him one of these guys right here. Kai, my boy, I got this for you. Yeah, it's a little deck box because we go out and play a lot of the tournaments, or mini tournaments, I should say, on the pre-release games when they release Pokemon cards at our local game store. And now he can keep all his cards and everything that we're going to bring to the pre-release tournaments in one safe spot. And we also got one for Embolize. Yes, it's Kai's uncle, so that way we can give it to him because he just got into playing Pokemon cards. We are at the meet and greet section. Kai's super excited. The meet and greet section has got to be one of my favorite places of Card Party number 3. And this is really what you pay for. This is really what you come for, is the meet and greet with the content creators. Because for Kai, my boy, and even for myself, meeting some of these content creators is just mind-blowing. It is today's movie star. For Kai, that is what he knows as a movie star. He watches YouTube. For that generation, they all watch YouTube, and YouTube is the new movie star. YouTube content creators are the new movie stars. They are so kind and so friendly. When we met Pat, look at him. Look at the face. The face on Kai, my boy, at all of these meet and greets, with every single one. They are very kind, very genuine people. It was just a great time. If you have the opportunity to go to a card party, you definitely have to do the meet and greets, especially if your children are the ones that love meet and greets. These are the memories that are unforgettable. Dude, right now, mind blown or what? That's the very first trade with Pat ever. Nice. Kai was just ecstatic. He could not be happier. Look at that. Nate and Marie right here, they are very kind, very genuine people. Being Kai's dad and seeing that smile on his face was just worth everything. It really touches my heart. Look at the face on Kai, my boy. You can't beat that face, and the excitement and happiness that he had at those meet and greets was just priceless. This is where the gold pass kicks in. So if you have a gold pass or higher, you can get exclusive meet and greet opportunities, and that is definitely something that might be worth it for you to pay the extra for the gold pass, is those smiles on their face. Here it is, the final show of the Card Party 3 West event.
Final showdown, everybody. You shake hands yet?
Was absolutely nuts. The entire crowd screamed at the top of their lungs because he just pulled the rarest card of that set that put Ruby in the lead by 5 points. Oh, that's crazy, YouTube. That's crazy. The highest value card in this set. What a win for Ruby. Holy experience at Card Party 3 West is like none we've ever seen. The energy in the room was just incredible. What a great end to one of the probably most exciting card party events that I've been to. Oh man, YouTube, even though we lost it today for Card Party number 3 West on the Team Sapphire, it was the absolute best way to go out. With that Charizard being pulled, the rarest card pretty much in the entire set of Pokemon cards. That was just incredible.
That's like the talk of the town.
Yes, it was. That was awesome. It is, YouTube. The lobby at... Alright, YouTube. Well, that was Card Party number 3 and a little bit of a Seattle trip, a little view of Seattle, some of the stuff that we did in Seattle at Card Party number 3. Since we were there anyways, I decided that we should at least check out some other stuff around Seattle while we were there. We weren't there for too long, so we didn't have too much opportunity for it. Stay tuned on my channel here, Kai's Dad 5150, to see more of the stuff that I do. And stay tuned on the KDM Adventures channel if you want to see more of the Pokemon stuff and the toys and unboxings and other things that we do, the adventures on that channel. So overall, is Card Party 3 worth it? In my opinion, yes. And will I go to another one? Absolutely. The memories that we created there and the time that we had was just second to none. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited to go to the next one. We got to do some more of the Greninja binder. We've got to complete our master sets. We've got so much more opportunity to do things at card parties, and the time that we have there is just amazing, especially with the content creators. That was one of the best parts there. The shows are great. All of the people in the Pokemon community are just great. So if you have the opportunity to go to a card party in your area, which there's going to be, I believe, 3 different ones for 2026. One's supposed to be in San Diego. One's supposed to be in, I think, Austin. No, not Austin. Dallas. Dallas, Texas, I think. Dallas, Texas. And the other one is supposed to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I don't know which and if or all of the events will we be going to, but we'll definitely try and go to another card party because I just had a great time there and it was definitely worth it. I hope this video helped you out a little bit in figuring out what card party is if you're not sure if you wanted to go to one or if it's worth it or whether or not it's your thing. And I originally wasn't sure if it was my thing, but it became my thing because of all the memories that we created when we went. And every single time we go, we just create more of those memories, and it just is an awesome time. If you guys enjoyed the video, considering the thumbs up button. If you guys are enjoying the channel, considering the subscribe button. And if you guys want to know when I release the newest stuff that we're doing here on Kai's Dad channel, hit the bell button down below. I hope you guys are enjoying what you enjoy doing. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I will see you guys a little bit later on the channel. Possibly on one of these videos.